Welcome to another episode of Marty Car Mods. In this episode, I've got the BRZ out on a racetrack to check its purity. I am out here at Sydney Motorsport Park and I'm taking the BRZ out onto a racetrack for the very first time. Now, a lot of the journalists that first drove this car said this car is not about outright power. Obviously, it's about having some fun on the track. It's about that pure driving experience, front engine, rear wheel drive, excellent chassis, excellent steering, not excellent power. So today, I'm gonna see if the hype actually lives up to reality. I'm on the main track here at Sydney Motorsport Park. There's some very fast cars out here. There's also some Nuggets. I'm gonna do a nice, steady lap just to get everything nicely up to speed. And then, I'm gonna see what all the fuss is about. At the moment, I've got all my traction control stuff turned on. I don't have any track mode or anything like that. I'm just having a nice little Sunday drive just to get everything nice and warm, get the juices flowing. Of course, this car is modified with a catback exhaust. We've got a drop-in intake filter. We've got some bigger wheels, and we're running some Michelin Pilot Sport tires for the extra grip. When the car obviously first came out, it had some very skinny tires on it. I think a lot of people said was kind of an insurance policy, so it wouldn't break the car, so it would break traction instead of breaking other things. Now we've got much wider tires, much more grip. Last time I drove this car, I was down in a car park kind of doing some skids and things, and now I'm not sure how it's going to go with wider tires, but I gather it's going to grip much better. And I'm pretty excited to be out here on a track. And I'm also excited to finally test the hype. A lot of people talk about how slow these cars are, but they also talk about how slow minis are, classic minis. Now, I've got a classic mini, of course. It is powered by B16B, so it's a bit faster than the original, but they're a lot of fun, and that's something that's way more harder to quantify, is how fun is a car. And so far, this car's feeling pretty good, so I'm just gonna punch it down the straight now. Red line, oh, I've never seen that before. There's a shift light in this car. Now on this straight in the past, in my WRX and the Golf, I've hit over 200 kilometers an hour. In this car, I'm hitting, it's 180, so a much slower speed than I have in the past in other cars, but that makes sense. The car is not as fast. The grip is excellent on those Michelin tires, absolutely off the charts. All right, I'm gonna pick it up a little bit now. See how we go. Oh, back's coming out a little bit. Traction control's kicking in. Looking after things, there we go. Lights on my dash are flashing, keeping me going where I'm meant to be going. Can smell E85 in the air, actually. Now, as long as you're revving it out, there's actually quite a bit of power. There is a bit of a dip in the middle, which a lot of people speak about with these cars, which they do fix with a tune and some headers. I don't have a tune and I don't have headers. Tires are still warming up. A little bit squidgy back there, but it's fun. It's a really fun feeling car. Modified 350Z behind me here, which I guarantee is going to be going past me at the first available opportunity, like right now. There he goes. Sounds good too. Go in, open up the corner, foot flat to the floor. I just want a bit more. My foot's to the floor. I just want to get up there a bit quicker than it's going there, but it's probably because I'm used to driving much faster cars than this, and cars that have got a lot more down low where you really need it. Taking it wide, trying to drive the way Chaz Monster taught me, and power on out of that corner. Okay, we're at 140, shift light on. We're at 170, shift light on. 185, 190 for this corner, hard on the brakes. ABS kicked in, traction control's kicking in. I don't know if I'm confident enough in this car to drive it with all of the safety stuff turned off yet, actually, because I can feel the back end coming out, and I don't know what that would look like if I didn't have any protection at this point. You can feel that kicking in. but it's not really worrying me. It's sometimes when you're driving a car and all of this stuff's turned on, it can really take away from the experience. In this case, it's not. And with my ability and confidence level with this car, which is new for me, I've never driven it at these speeds before, and I'm actually quite appreciating having some of that safety stuff there. Some people, of course, on the road, they say, turn all that stuff off. On the road, that stuff's meant to be there, and I reckon you probably should leave it on. What is this behind me? I think that's a Lotus. So, he's going to be passed at any moment, which no doubt will sound epic. Here we go. Let's try and outrun a Lotus, people. Foot to the floor. What is that, an Evora? Wow. Web 2, I reckon he's probably in IT like most Lotus owners are. Probably got to smooth it up a little bit. I'm not going as smoothly as I would like. And as we know, smooth is fast. Onto the straight, third gear, powered down. Well, we got red lights on. We've got red lights on. Something's going on up here. There's a lot of smoke on the track and red lights. I don't know if someone's dropped some oil or if maybe someone's gone off the track. Oh, we've got a massive oil spill that I'm trying to get away from here. Yep, someone has blown their engine there and there. Oh, wow. Is that car on fire? It's an Evo. He's got a fire extinguisher luckily, but it does look like his car is on fire. That is how you turn a really good day into a really bad day. Thank you, old mate, very kind. All right, heading back out onto the track for another warm-up. Marty is also here in his STI, so it'll be cool to have a little bit of a run with him. Let's get the tyres warmed up, let's get the car warmed up, let's get me warmed up. All right. If you've never come and done a track day before, it's definitely worth doing it, just so you can start to get a bit of a gauge of what you and what your car's capable of. A lot of the speeds you're going to get to here, you would completely lose your license on the street. But also you might find that your car is a lot more capable than you think it is. And that can be quite confidence inspiring when you're out on the street or when you're driving in adverse weather or when you don't have a lot of grip. And if you've already kind of taken your car to the limits of what it can do, it can really help you if you are ever in like an emergency situation on the street. BRZ's nice because it has this little padded knee rest, the little drift pad on the inside where the knee can go. My understanding is that the 86 doesn't have that. I could be wrong, but it is actually really nice because when you're trying to hook yourself into these corners, you can just really dive your knee down into there and brace yourself. Seats are really supportive. I'm much more comfortable this lap than last time. Last time the headrest was really pushing my helmet forward, and then another 86 owner here showed me that the headrests are actually designed to be reversible. So before it was on an angle like this and it was hitting the helmet, you flip it up and turn it the other way, and now it has space for your helmet. So there's still some support there where you need it, but it's not as aggressively kind of pushing your head forward like this. Just taking a nice slow lap. I can see an STI in my rear vision mirror. All right, and I'm in second gear. I'm going 75 k's an hour onto the straight. Punch it. Here we go, people. Flying up. There's the shift light at 100 k's an hour. Third gear, 140 k's an hour. Here we go. 170 k's an hour. Down into turn one. Come off the gas, get on the brakes a little bit. I'm just going to drop down the gear before I get in the corner. Now I can feel the traction control at the back end, stopping me from spinning too much. There's another Evo, hope that one doesn't blow up. Oh, it's a cool little, oh, there's the understeer. Oh, that was nasty. All right, here we go, nice and tight. On the inside of old mate, thank you very much. Awesome car, bro, awesome. Down here into third, going wide, then pulling it tight, try and keep it smooth. Those Michelins are just incredible, absolutely incredible. On the brakes, trying to brake before the corner, keep it smooth, and then accelerating out of the corner. Up here, on the brakes a little. Dive in, keeping it smooth, bit of understeer, back coming out a little bit, on the gas and up we go. Nice and tight on this one. Oh, there goes the back. Bit too fast around there. Into third, taking it nice and wide. Down into second for this one. Taking it tight. And then going wide. There goes the back again. I got a 350Z on my tail, desperate to get past. No doubt when we get to this straight up here, he will be making his way through. As I make my way onto the straight of Sydney Motorsport Park. And on the power, here we go, people. A little bit of traction loss there. Shift lights on, 140 k's an hour. He's coming for me, he's coming for me. 180 kilometers an hour. On the beams. Down a little bit and then going in tight. This corner scares me quite a bit, so I do slow down for this one. Anyone that's driven here would know that that is a very, very fast corner. And now we got a white MX-5 right on my case, dangerously coming on the inside on a corner. What an absolute... strips, and I'm all over him like a hemorrhoid. On the brakes hard. I don't like getting passed by an MX-5, you might have noticed. I don't like it at all. Hard for this corner and going tight. I'm holding some serious speed now, people. I'm going around that corner 165 kilometers an hour. I'm going to hold up a bit, let Marty go past. Marty's here in his STI. All right, let's do this. It's blue two-door Subaru versus two blue-door Subaru. Let's see how this goes. No problems keeping up with him at all. He's definitely pulling away when he's got a chance to stretch his legs. But I reckon I'm out-braking him, and I reckon I'm out-cornering him as well. But then, off he goes. There he goes into the distance. When he has the space to go, he definitely goes. But then I just reel him right in on these corners. Hello, mate. How you doing, buddy? I am on you like a hemorrhoid, my friend. I don't even want to pretend to be using any car journalist lingo. I'm neither a car journalist or a race car driver. I'm just a dickhead who has a YouTube channel. But I'm having a lot of fun. And I'm chasing down this STI with the brand new blue Subaru on the block. New for me anyway. Oh, he's pulling away. He's pulling away. He's on the brakes a little earlier than me. Oh, that is where Too Sexy exploded back there. Now, I haven't quite nailed this corner, but I'm just out of interest. VSC Sport is now on. I gather this means now it's going to stop reining it in all the time. There we go. There we go. It's a little bit more. Okay, so when you get a certain way sideways, it'll still cut it, but it's a way, way better experience than it was. But okay, now the end's coming out. Now it's not cutting my throttle. All right, Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what this experience is like now. I'm driving on the edge, people. This is the edge of what this car and these tyres can do with my ability. And now it's not cutting my throttle so much. Guess what? I'm gaining on the STI again. Go, 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 BRZ. Wow, this is fun. No Evos have blown up yet, which means we are still in the game. Oh, this BSC Sport mode is excellent. It just lets you get the back end out a little bit. Like that. It's still grabbing it. To turn everything off completely, you've got to do an Adugan, which is what they call the dance mode or the foot dance mode or something. So you've got to pull the handbrake 3 times and hit the brake a few times and it does an Adugan. But I'm really, really happy with how this car's going. If you want to get a fairly modern, safe, excellent car to go and learn track days and get used to what this experience is like, just go buy one right now, people. Just go buy one right now. This is not an endorsed message. This is not sponsored content. This is just a fantastic car for doing exactly what I'm doing now. Would you want some more power on the track? A turbocharger would give you a bit of extra sizzle. But this is all about the cornering. It's all about the purity, people. And this is a wonderful driving experience. You can just get that back out. There it goes. There it goes. Steer the other way. There's an R35 GTR on my tail. Where are you going? You're going up there. See you, buddy. As you were. Have a good one. Sometimes when people pass me, I try and stay with them. That looks like a track-only R35 GTR, heavily modified, some serious aero going on. I'm not catching that one anytime soon. I can smell the ethanol in the air. There's a 33 Skyline, back coming out a little bit. A lot of smoke coming out the back of that one, actually. And he's pulling away as well. I'm not catching anyone with this power, but gee, I'm having a good time. This is awesome. Here we go, this corner, down into second. I want to go tight, and then I want to point where I'm going, eyes up ahead, power out of the corner, shift light on, 100 k's an hour. This is awesome, this is so good. This corner here, how do you get around this corner? Can someone tell me? Not like that. It's not how it's done, that's really slowing me down a lot. Managing to hold off a Lotus, unless he's not trying, which is probably more likely, let's be honest. BRZ hasn't beat a Lotus anytime soon. Who am I trying to kid? Oh, with the VSC Sport mode on, the car is so fun, it's so engaging. You'd think it would be scary to lose the back end of, but, oh, see you Lotus, man. See you, bro. Have a good one. After this, you can get back to your accounting software. Alright, there's that STI I can see up there. About to get completely chopped by old mate and his MYOB package. Just have a great time without doing massive speeds, and that is why I like little cars sometimes. Wow, someone's blown their engine up. What's that? That's an MX-5. Dude, you are done. You are roasted. It's all over for you. Oh, up here I do believe that is Yingbot in her little blue Nugget from Nugget Nationals. Let's see if I can catch Ying and her fiery pink hair. Go, 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 BRZ. Let's do this. Here we go. Down the straight again. Shift light at 180 kilometers an hour. That's a really good thing you can do when you come into the track, as well as you can find people that are more experienced than you and drive behind them. It can be really, really educational. Get on the brakes hard here without going off the edge of the track. Right, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Yes. BRZ is just going so well. So happy with it, this is amazing. You want to get as much out of it as you can, but if you overcook it, you'll actually slow down. I reckon my brakes are starting to get a bit hot now as well. I'm chasing a little Echo. Set up for track days with a roll cage and Retaros. It's an awesome little Nugget. And I am gaining 2 naturally aspirated 2-door Nuggets. A little bit sideways, back kicks out. Let's see if I can catch on the straight. Does the BRZ have what it takes to catch the Echo? I do, I'm going fast. Alright, red light's on, so it's time to go in. I don't know what a good time is and what a bad time is here, but 158.140 around Sydney Motorsport Park in the BRZ. 158. Like I said, I don't know if that's good or bad. It's my first time timing a lap round here, but I'm pretty happy with that. Most importantly, very happy with this car. Very, very cool. There's an MX-5 that's blown up.